Welcome to another video of Catholic van life. This is the first time I've ever gone into New South Wales and the first parish I'll be going to in the Archdiocese of Canberra, which is the Parish of Eden. So, I hope you enjoy.
I've been driving for a while now and there has not been any cars on a highway. It's real country out here, there's nothing out here. Well, it's time to add my touch. Woohoo!
This is St. Mary's Star of the Sea in Eden, with its parish including St. Peter's in Panambula and St. Joseph's in Merimbula. The original church was built in 1863 and was in use until 1992. A plaque on the old church reads, "The temporary wooden church built in Eden circa 1860, damaged by strong winds in September 1860. Rebuilt November 1860, land granted 27 July 1863 for the establishment of the church." Presbyterian school reported in the Freeman's Journal, Catholic Church in Eden destroyed by fire on 14th April 1877 and restored again. St. Mary MacKillop visited and then established school there in 1891. The present church was dedicated in December 1992 and involved a generous input by local businesses and individual volunteers, as well as substantial loan from the Catholic Development Fund. It features a ship's bow as part of the main altar and shrine to Our Lady Star of the Sea. A small group of parishioners then undertook the enormous task of restoring the old church. With the help of some grants and community assistance, the restoration was complete and the building had been renamed MacKillop Hall in honour of St. Mary. It is now an official pilgrimage site.
Et paries filium et vocabis nomen eius
Australia's only saint, a woman recognised as being holy and a great pioneer for the Catholic Church. Mother Mary Helen MacKillop was born in 1842 and founded the Catholic Order of the Sisters of St. Joseph after setting up a school in Penola, South Australia in 1866. She spent her life educating and caring for the people from all walks of life. She maintained her faith and dedication to helping people despite a backlash from church leaders and suffering ill health for many years up until her death in Sydney in 1909. Mary MacKillop's link to Eden came about when her mother Flora drowned at sea in the Lyea Moon in 1886 near Green Cape. The Lyea Moon was a well-appointed, comfortable, fast, 282-foot coal-fueled passenger steamer built in 1859 for the China opium trade. On the 30th of May 1886, she was sailing north from Melbourne towards Sydney at 9:30 p.m. on what was a clear, calm night. She simply ran into was steered into the rocks at a comparatively high speed of 11.5 knots. Within 10 minutes the hull had completely broken in two, the stern remaining fast in the outer reef, whilst the boat was driven by the waves towards the shore. Mary's mother, Flora, was on her way to Sydney, via Moon, to assist Mary with the Chaldean stall, raising funds for the Providence Home for the destitute and infirm. The wreck drowned 71 passengers and a crew with only 15 people surviving. Almost miraculously, Flora's body was recovered days later, unmarked from the sea, wearing only a brown scapula around her neck. Mary was so touched by the compassion of Eden's residents, laying her in the best room of the hotel, dressing her and surrounding her with flowers, and praying over her. Mary vowed to send nuns to the area to establish Catholic education. Within 5 years of the tragedy, she sent 3 of her religious sisters to start and staff St. Joseph's School in Eden in 1891. Over the years, nearly 200 nuns had served here, and the people of Eden came to love Mary and her nuns dearly. Mary's life and work had many important emotional and historical ties to the Bega Valley area. The citizens of Eden have preserved their close association to this pioneering and saintly woman by naming a street near the convent, Flora Street, after Mary's mother. I learnt something I did not know, which was that in 1871 Mary MacKillop had been excommunicated following a series of events, including her uncovering and reporting of clergy's child sex abuse. Gardner explained that after hearing disturbing stories of alleged child abuse involving Father Keating of the Kapunda Parish in South Australia, MacKillop and other nuns spoke to Father Woods, who in turn approached the Vicar General in Adelaide. As a result, Keating was removed from his parish and sent back to Ireland, where he continued to be as a priest. One of Keating's fellow priests, Father Charles Horan, was so angered by what Woods and the Josephites had exposed, he swore vengeance on them. In addition to reporting the child abuse, Father Woods and the Josephites also came into conflict with some clergy over educational matters, and local clergy began a campaign to discredit the Josephites, as well as allegations of financial incompetence. Rumours were also spread that MacKillop had a drinking problem. A 2010 investigation by Father Paul Gardner found that no evidence to support these allegations. In fact, it was widely known that she drank alcohol on the doctor's orders to relieve the symptoms of dysmenorrhea, which often led to her being bedridden for days at a time. Father Horan met with Shield on 21st September 1871, convinced him that the Josephites' constitution should be changed in a way that could have left the Josephites nuns homeless. The following day, when MacKillop apparently did not accede to the request, Shield excommunicated her, citing insubordination as the reason. Though the Josephites were not disbanded, most of their schools were closed in the wake of this action, forbidden to have contact with anyone in the church. MacKillop was given the rent-free use of 2 houses in Flinders Street, Adelaide, by prominent Jewish merchant Emmanuel Solomon, and was also sheltered by Jesuit priests. Some of the sisters chose to remain under diocesan control, becoming popularly known as Black Joeys. On his deathbed, Shield instructed Horan to lift the excommunication of MacKillop. On the 21st of February 1872, he met her on his way to Wollonga and absolved her in the Morfett Vale Church. The Episcopal Commission later completely exonerated her.
That's all I remember.
Virginie sposa, Alleluia, 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 Alleluia.
can't believe I missed it. Hello, buddy. What's doing? Hey? No way! You got my camera! Crazy. So cool. I love this thing. Well, we're at the campground. It's not much. It's kind of like a sandy area. I did find an old broken car. Nope. That one had a good time. Well, if it goes right, I think it's going to rain all night. Pow. Not only Pambila's oldest house of worship, but also the earliest remaining Catholic church still in use in the Bega Valley Shire. St. Peter stands as a reminder of the devotion of the district's early Catholic pioneers. From the earliest days of European settlement, local Catholics relied on young itinerant Irish priests travelling on horseback to bring the sacraments to the isolated community. From 1844, Father Kavanagh from Queanbeyan visited Pambula as part of the widespread parish, known as the Apostle of Monaro, or the Apostle on Horseback, who rode an estimated 64,000 kilometres over the 10 years ministering to his flock. These pioneer priests laid the foundation for the church across rural and regional Australia. Their legacy of devotion and endurance remains a celebrated part of Australia's Catholic law, reflecting the lengths to which many clergy went to bring sacraments to the early settlers.
Oh, you've heard? Apparently. Yeah.
By 1850, Father Henry Garnett from Bruley had a parish that extended down to the Victorian border. He built Pambula's first Catholic church of slab construction near the Pambula Bridge. It was destroyed by huge floods in the early 1850s. A second timber church was built opposite to Pambula Courthouse but was burnt down in 1862 by town fires. The present church was built in 1867. That year work had commenced on the existing St. Peter's Church, costing a total of £333. It was officially opened in 1868, and by 1871 extensions to the church were planned with fundraisers such as a grand picnic to Pambula Heads and a concert in the evening on a scale never attempted before, organised to fund a porch and a sacristy.
Ave Maria, gratia plena
In 1886, Father James Grace moved to Pambula, the first Catholic priest to live in the town. Mother Mary McKillop visited Pambula in 1901 to judge the feasibility for Catholic primary school and convent to be built on the land surrounding St. Peter's. Despite having a viable number of scholars, the Catholic school continued to operate from Eden. During the 1990s, parishioners raised money by cutting firewood, hoarding craft stalls, to fund the restoration of the church and landscaping. In 1999, the memorial garden was established by volunteer labour. St. Peter's is of special historical significance, being the oldest church still in continual use in the region.
Woo! It's crazy. Wow.
Magnificat anima mea Dominum.
Et exulta in spiritus mei.
This is St. Joseph's Church in Merimbula. Until 1962, the village of Merimbula was without a church. Sunday masses were celebrated in Twyford Hall. Parishioners ran housey street stalls and bowls to raise money to purchase the present site in Main Street. St. Joseph's Church was opened and blessed by Most Reverend J. Cullinane in December 1963 and extended in 1980s to accommodate the growing population. In 1977, the old presbytery at Prambula was sold, and the parish priests relocated the presbytery to Merimbula under the leadership of Father Dermont Clinton. And that was literally all the information I could find online. You have some churches where there's just so much information, and others where there's just nothing. But I did find these old photos of the construction, which I thought was really cool. And the church was open for me to just walk around and have a look at, which was much appreciated. It was very nice.
Dispersit superbos mente cordis sui.
Depo sui potentes essere, et exaltavit humile.
Surientes simple diponis, et divides dimisit in aves.
Suscepit Israel puerum suum, recordatus misericordiae suae.
Sicut locutus est ad patres nostros, Abraham et semini eius in saecula.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Well, that was it for my first parish in New South Wales, my first parish in the Archdiocese of Canberra. I think I really started off with a strong one, with the pilgrimage in Eden. That was quite special, so hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and God bless you.